Hi everyone, John here, all miniatures grade small. Today we're going to be continuing our unboxings for Pacific Rim Extinction, the miniatures game. This time we're looking at Slattern, the Kaiju expansion. So this is a big boy. He is from the first and best Pacific Rim movie. He is the bad guy at the very end who comes out of the breach. He is really cool looking. We're going to pop open the miniature here in a second, take a look. But first, just to look at the box. Again, these boxes are really big for what we get, but it does keep the miniature safe. On the back, we have the contents. One Slattern, that's funny, it's a Slattern Jaeger model instead of Slattern Kaiju model. This is not a Jaeger. One Kaiju signature, which is the unit card. 6 action cards, 3 mutation cards, 1 rage counter, 1 Kaiju blue counter. Slattern, the cruel behemoth. Slattern emerges from the breach. An immense living arsenal. Slattern is equipped with triple armor-piercing tails used to tear through the metal armor of its Jaeger prey. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Let's open this up. Again, sorry. This can get pretty loud. This guy looks huge. Cards. Okay. So we have the Slattern card. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. He is huge. Some of that detail. Pretty good paint application. It's got stripes. Maybe a little weak right there. But the wash is enough to pick up the texture of the skin. Sometimes I think I need to put a wash on these guys, but some like this one I think are just fine. Maybe a flat coat or something. But that looks pretty good. I'd love to go over these with like maybe a UV paint or something so it lights up. A face only a mother could love. Brr. Okay, there's a model. We'll again take a closer look at it on the turntable, but he's just huge. Let me compare it to Gypsy Danger. And we see how big this guy is. Even though he's standing on a rock outcropping, he's still giant. Okay, so let's look at the card. Does his stats match? Alright, so we got Rage. He can go all the way up to 4 for Rage. Kaiju Blue, he can go up to 3. He gets 2 movement, 4 skill, 5 attack, 4 defense, and a Kaiju rating of 5 because he's a Cat 5. So that's pretty good. That means when he's attacking, he's rolling 9 dice, and when he's defending, he's rolling 8 dice. That's pretty impressive. Okay. In the card packet, we have our tokens for Rage, and Kaiju Blue. We have our upgrade cards and our action cards. So upgrade cards, we have Uncanny Reactions. You may remove this mutation at the start of any activation to pivot up to 3 times. This may be at the start of a Jaeger activation. So that's pretty cool. This is a defensive one. That's what the shield is for. So basically when, let's say, a Jaeger's lined up to charge you from behind where you wouldn't get to use your skill in combat, you can remove this to spin your guy around really quick and face that attack. So that's pretty cool. Cruelty. If you roll 1 or more triggers while making a melee attack against a drifting Jaeger, gain +2 successes per trigger rolled. So I don't know what that's representing, them torturing the drifting pilots, but it seems pretty powerful. Convert a 2+ successes for every trigger. That's pretty good, and that's obviously an attack one. Then we have Roar, which is also an attack one. You may remove this mutation at the start or end of your activation to gain full rage. So there you go. Alright, then you've got the cards. Rage is pretty common for everybody. Constrict. Cost 1 Kaiju Blue, melee attack. Constrict remains face up and in play until the end of the round. While Constrict is in play, adjacent targets cannot move. Basically, I guess you're wrapping those big honking tails around your opponent. Screech. This lets you pivot. All other Kaiju within short range gain 1 rage. While Screech is in play, all other Kaiju within short range have +1 power. So that's cool. This is an example of one of the things I like about this game, in that this is obviously referring to the movie. It's something that happened in that battle where this monster ran into trouble, this Kaiju ran into trouble, and had to call for help from other nearby Kaiju. Focused Strike, melee attack. Before attacking, you may spend any amount of range to gain power equal to the rage spent on this attack. So you can really jack up your attack, because you can have up to 4 rage. So that means you could add up to 4 dice to your attack pool. Wild Reflexes, tactical action, then gain 1 rage. Mega Tail Swipe. Cost 1 Kaiju Blue. Make 3 melee attacks against any target in base contact, including the rear arc. Resolve the attacks one at a time in any order you'd like. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Whew, okay. So 3 attacks. That is really nice. Kaiju Blue, it costs 1. You can have up to 3 or start with 3, so that's pretty good. Overall, pretty impressive. Kaiju. And we can compare them maybe to some of the stuff that came in Wave 1, where you got this guy, who's pretty puny comparison. And the other Wave 1 guy was this guy. I guess these are Cat 4s. Category 4s, but just to give you an idea. Okay, there you go. That's good old Slattern for Pacific Rim Extinction. If you enjoyed this, please do consider giving us a like and subscribe. Click that bell to receive notification when we release new content. You'll be notified. Also, you can check us out at Facebook and on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, and keep on gaming.